Hey, Pat in the cockpit. Welcome. It's Monday, the 12th of June. It's 1800 Zulu. Local time is 11 in the morning. We're in where are we? Nuremberg, Germany. We're going to fly up to Copenhagen. It's the normal Monday morning VATSIM event in Europe. So let's hop in the cockpit and I already gotten some static about my shirt. It looks sort of like a terrain radar shirt, I call it. So anyway, let me make sure we're broadcasting okay first. I'm going to start our ACARS.
Good evening and welcome aboard.
And make sure our broadcast is okay.
Also make sure to fasten your seatbelt.
And we should be live. Anyway, let me make sure we're broadcasting okay first. I'm going to start. Pop out the chat. Okay, pop that out. Let me get my screens arranged here. Hey, Mike. Great. What do you mean in front yard? You should be not having to do anything, Mike. I thought you were on vacation now. Okay, so we've got the plane fired up. We're sitting in Nuremberg at gate stand 13. They call them stands here in Europe instead of gates. We got a 1 hour flight up to Copenhagen, and I guess the first thing we should do is hopefully all my sounds are okay. Didn't want to do that. Hold on a second, guys. I just closed something I didn't want to close. Let me reopen this. Okay. At least we had it saved. Okay, gotta keep that. Keep that. Let me restart CHSI. And that's all working. Okay, that's all good. Okay. We're all good there. Yeah, this is my terrain radar shirt. Okay. Sorry about that. Bad weather. It's bad weather radar shirt. Okay, let's get an ATIS here. So the first thing we're going to do is get the ATIS. Originator part of the flight, dispatch load sheet. Let's print that out first, actually. And that's printing out there. That's going to give us all our dispatch SimBrief information and also our performance information from Virtual Pilot. It's all right there on the sheet. Okay, we got that. Voltmeter set. We got ground power hooked up. Standby power. Alternate flaps are closed. Fuel pumps are set. We've got hydraulics coming on. We'll get some pressure in there first, and then we'll shut off those hydraulics. Wipers are parked. Landing gears down. And confirmed. 3 green, 3 green. The radar is off. Fire warning. And I should have done this all earlier, but I didn't. Bleed panels. We'll turn the packs on. Isolation valve to open, and APU to bleed. IRS is already aligned. The galley is on. The air conditioner is set, and the trim air is on. CDUs. So we're going to do our position. Echo Delta Delta November gate 13, and we'll go in here to nav data and flight plans, and we're going to pick Echo Delta Delta November Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel 01, and we'll go here to routes, and we'll throw it into routes as American 1 right there, and we'll be taking off on runway 10. We have to get clearance, so IRS says emergency lights are armed. That's good. Flaps are up and confirmed. We got pressure. That's all good. Parking brake is released, and we're on chocks, and exterior lights are set. Okay, that's all good. So let's go get clearance, but first we need an ATIS. So ATIS. 123.075, 123.075, 123.
5 hectopascals, or 2,997 inches trend. Nosing to Ernberg Information India. Out.
Okay, let's get our...
Ernberg Information India. Automatic. Med report time 1750 Zulu. Expect vectors for ILS approach. Runway in use 10. Transition level 60 attention. Departure frequency for all departing aircraft is Moongun radar on frequency 129.525. Wind 090 degrees 10 knots. Cam OK. Temperature 23. 2.5 QNH 1015 hectopascals, or 2,997 inches trend. Nosing to Ernberg Information India. Out.
Okay, sky is Kovac, which basically means clear. We're good there. So now we're going to go and get clearance. We've already filed our flight plan in SimBrief, and let's go to ground 118.1. Wrong frequency. Nuremberg ground, American 1, stand 13, Boeing 737, IFR to Copenhagen. We have India on board. Good morning, or good evening.
American 1, Nuremberg ground, servus, where I am, it's a great evening. Where you are, it might be morning, so good time of the day to you. Information India is correct. Startup approved, cleared to Copenhagen, Kastrup, Retro 1 Charlie departure. Flight plan route, flight by set, flight level 70, squawk 2340.
American 1 cleared to Copenhagen, EKCH 1 Charlie, flight plan route, climb via the SID, maintain 7,000. We have the departure frequency and squawking 2340 with India.
Want to confirm there will be flight level 70 on standard QNH.
Standard level 70 QNH, American 1 on departure.
1 read back correct.
Austrian 0 ready for taxi.
Austrian 20 taxi to holding point, runway 10 via Mike 3, Juliet, Foxtrot.
And we're clear to start, we're just not clear to push. Okay. Hey Tom, watching from the UK. So it is 6 o'clock over there. Tea time, as they say in Australia and New Zealand.
Berlin 6401 and clears the Austrian behind push.
Let me take that noisemaker off. Okay, we've got our clearance. We are in the EKCH 1 Charlie departure and runway 10. So we're going to go over here to our CDU on departure. We'll 10 EKCH 1 Charlie and arrival. And let's double check the arrival while we're here in Copenhagen. And Copenhagen is online, and let's see what they're saying for ATIS arrival. Let's see what they're saying. Expect ILS approaches runway in use 22 left. Charlie, so and 22 left with the Charlies, and we're expecting the Monarch 3 Charlie arrival in the 22 left. So we're all set there. So we can take the ILS 22 left right there, and we'll just do vectored, not to KAS. That's the VOR. We don't want that. We'll take the Monarch 3 Charlie. Route, activate, execute, performance initialization. So we need fuel. Let's get fuel first. Off the sheet today. Again, Tom, welcome from England. Mike there's in Boca Raton, Florida. Our fuel today. 14116 from SimBrief, and our payload with 110 passengers, 25,410 pounds. 25,410 pounds. Okay, and we are, let's go ahead and request fuel check. And confirming that we're fueling. Yes. Good. Our ZFW today is going to be 120,500 pounds. Reserves are 2.2. Cost index is 38. We're only going to flight level 290 today. 290. And we'll put our 7,000 in here. That's our assigned altitude. And we have our squawk code in there. 2340. We're all set there. Cruise winds off our sheet are 341 at 37. 341, 37. And hopefully you guys heard the ATC okay. Previously we couldn't hear ATC, but I think we could hear it now. Somebody backing up. Oh, they're right on top of me. Somebody just rendered right on top of me. Now they're moving. Okay. Okay. PO2. So we'll do 2C, put that in, and we're waiting for the fuel to load up. Let's do our, we've got our ATIS going, and it's running, and we've got our sheet printed out, and in Navigraph we've downloaded the routing. We've got the ILS frequency, in case we have to come back to 10, it's 109.55. We got that in there at 095. And departure heading is 96. And let's put a VOR in here. 113.1 is Nuremberg. 115.75. 115.75. We'll put that in there. And we got that. Okay, back to the checklist. Leading edge devices are good. Intercom is off. AECs are good. Reverser lights off. Crew oxygen is sufficient. Passenger oxygen is normal and guarded. Flight recorder test in progress. Mach speed warnings left and right. Stall warning is good. 3 green, and PSEU is off. We'll do a flow test now. Flow test is good, and we'll do a light test. And that's good. Pedestal, fire control panel, CDUs, the MIP, glare shield, forward overhead, and aft overhead all look good. Okay. Let's see. Forward overhead. Okay, standbys are all normal and guarded. Yaw damper is on. Navs are in normal. Displays are auto and normal. Cross speeds in progress.
Fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
And that passed. It's all looking good. And we're going to go ahead and set the emergency exits are armed. Equipment cooling is in normal. Get everybody in their seats.
The seatbelt sign is on.
We'll
Please
do the
be
window
seated and fasten
test,
your
and now it's
seatbelt.
working. It wasn't working the other day, and it's working now. Okay.
Just down to a reminder, we
And we'll do the overheat test, TAT test passed, voice recorder test, and we're going to shut the doors now, guys. Everybody's on board. Okay, and research are on, packs are auto, isolation valves auto, APU bleeds on, engine bleeds are on, and our 29,000 is our altitude, and runway is at 1,020 feet.
Closed. Flight attendants operators for
Guess we have
departure.
to return here.
Price strap, standby for all calls.
That's good, and outflow valve, alternate manual, close it, and open it, and that's all good. Pressurization panel looks good. Exterior lights as required, and they're looking good. Ignition selector set. ATIS is obtained. Clearance is obtained. CDUs are programmed almost. Let's see. So we'll hit execute and go to N1 limits, and we'll do a reduced thrust takeoff of 66 degrees, and that should change this value, and it did. The green value right there should take it down to 89.5, and that's exactly what it is. Very nice. Okay, very, very good. So now we're going to go to takeoff page. Page 2, runway winds are Nuremberg 090 at 10, 090 at 10, and the slope on the runway is up 0.4, so U 0.4 / heading 096 on the runway. Dry conditions, temperature looks good. We'll go to page 2 and we'll do flaps 5 today. And our center of gravity off our VPT virtual performance tool is 14.5, and that's going to give us a 137 on the V1 and a 138 on the V2 on the rotate. I'm sorry, and V2 is going to be 142. Okay. With a gross weight of 134.6, and let's check that against the sheet. That's right on the money. Our takeoff weight's 134.3, but then we got 250 pounds of takeoff fuel, taxi out fuel, excuse me. So that's all good. So everything looks good there. Trim is 6.25 off both sheets, the FMC and my sheet, and we'll set our trim in here and do our stab trim cutoff test, and that passed. 6.25, I said? Yeah, there we go. Right on the money. ADAS radios, we got our VOR, we got our return localizer set up. EFIS panel, mode control panel, we'll engage that captain side and put in our 142 here. Is our V2, and our heading's 96, and we've already been told to go to 7,000 feet. And go to our legs page, that looks good, and go VNAV and LNAV. Okay. And this is a, let me look at this departure. Max speed 250 knots below 10,000, or is it controlled by ATC, applicable within the airspace, blah blah blah. And this is a RNAV required departure. We're good there. We're heading, taking off east and going north. Okay, EFIS panel set, mode control panel. Clock is set for Zulu time. Nose wheel steering is normal and guarded. Panel DUs, we'll set them. There we go, so you can see that. PFD, well, let's check our PFD. They should be reversed. PFD, the horizon is good, and our 142 and 7000 are correct. Heading is correct, 96. Okay, that looks good. Standby gauges, and we'll set the standby gauges 1015 on the altimeter. So we're going to hexapascals. 1015 on the captain side, the first officer side, and then we'll do 1015 here. And that's actually 2997. So we're going to confirm 2997 right there. For some reason, the inch is a little more not accurate, but more resolution. Okay, we're all good there. N1 is set to auto, and I want to check these in the virtual plane because they were wrong in the. I had them set wrong. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. I got to look at something. Auto. Okay, we're good there. Okay. So we're speed reference is auto, and N1 is set to auto. Auto brake is RTO, and we reset the fuel flow. Confirm sufficient oil and hydraulic fluid, and that looks good. Quantity, and it looks good, and fuel looks good, and 14,000 looks good off the sheet, right on the money. Speed brake lever is in detent. Thrust reversers are down, confirmed. Flaps are up and confirmed. Thrust levers, we're going to do the confirm takeoff configuration warning alarm for each throttle. Number 2 is good, and number 1 is good. Parking brake is, we're going to set the parking brake, remove the chocks, set the parking brake, turn off the electric hydraulics. Fuel cutoff levers are down, squibs are tested good. Fire control bottles in the cargo bay are tested and cleared. No HUD today transponder. We'll set it to auto when we're ready to push. Zero out the ailerons, and the rudders are good. They indicate zeroed out. We'll do a ground proximity warning test.
Light slow.
And that's the full version. So let's look outside and see what the rest of the world's doing for taxi, okay? Bear with me 1 second here. And we're going down that way. I just wanted to look.
Too low. Terrain. Light slow. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Let's
Wind shear.
request a
Wind shear.
tug.
Wind shear.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
And I'm going to call for a taxi. I'm sorry. Check the ATIS again, 123.07.
India. Automatic.
It's still India. And ground is 118.1.
Hello, this is successful vacated via Charlie. 654, good evening, taxi to gate 114 via Mike 2, Mike 3. Gate
Ground American 1 at stand 13 with India ready to push. Standing by, American 1. Okay, I might as well start her up then. Let's get APU going. And I'm going to call it tug.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Reset that.
Scandinavia 235. Send 11 information India requesting aircraft clearance to Bergen, please.
Can you guys hear the ATC okay? Mike? Or Tom? Hey, Joel. Oh, Joel's in UK also. Hi, Joel. Okay, that's on. Let's disconnect the GPU. Let's move the gates back.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Initiative flight level 70 and scope 2344, Scandinavian 237.
Pumps? Pumps are good. We're still waiting for ATC to tell us to push. Okay, packs are off. Okay, all set there. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the...
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
I wonder if you forgot about us. We'll give him another second here. American 1 here. We didn't disconnect. We've been here all along. We requested a pushback and you said to tell us to hold. Facing west for American 1. Thank you. Here we go. And push time
Here
is
comes the pushback. Light them up.
1836. And let's go ahead and we got pressure. We're going to start number 2 and we're cranking on 2. And clear behind us.
Lastly, please turn off all electronic devices. Thank you and have a great flight.
HD Sim, hey. Yeah, I'm getting that Echo 2 from ATC, guys. Let me turn it down a little. Okay, let me get the engine started. Starting number 1. And confirm we're pointing west. Juliet. And that's 1830 Zulu. Start that.
Right turn.
Taxi to runway 10 via Mike 2, right turn on Foxtrot Scandinavian 1430.
Departure frequencies.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, we're gonna set the parking brake, and we have a tower
And we're
frequency
disconnecting tow. Give me just a
118.3.
moment.
Hey, Cost. Cost, hi. Let's see, tower is 118.3. Let's dial 118.3 in. And we're unhooking the tug right now, guys. Hope you like the terrain radar shirt, or bad weather shirt, I call it. APU off, generators on, and we'll do our after
And
push.
we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the
Before
left.
taxi.
Take it easy and have a
Fuel
safe flight.
cutoff levers are idle detent, generators are on, and we've got power on all the rectifiers. We're all good there. And ice not required. We'll turn all the pumps on. Bleeds are set. APU bleed is off. Exterior lights, taxi light is on. APU is off. Master caution is cleared. Flap set for takeoff. Transponder is set. Weather radar terrain on the left side and weather on the right. And we'll do a flight control test and then we'll ask for taxi. Okay, we're looking at pitch looks good and the roll's looking good, and let's try the rudders, the yaw. That's good. And let me call for taxi. Ground, American 1 ready to taxi to the active with Juliet. Runway 10, Mike 3, Juliet, hold short of Foxtrot for American 1. Here we go. Yeah, I'm hearing a kind of a raspy echo here on the ATC also. Cost, have you been in here before? If you haven't, welcome. I know Mike and Tom and Sim HD's been here before. American 1 will follow the plane on Foxtrot holding point for American 1. There's the Scandinavian plane we're supposed to follow.
Contact tower on 118.3 via Scandinavian 1430 by.
Over to tower for American 1. Again, it's been a pleasure being here. Thank you. Okay, and departure frequency is 129.
Tower Scandinavian 1430, taxi to holding point runway 10.
Scandinavian 1430.
Clear for takeoff runway 10, Scandinavian 1430.
And Tower, America 1 is taxiing on Foxtrot behind the Scandinavian with Juliet. Line up behind departing Scandinavian on 10, American 1. Okay, let's double check our frequencies here. We got departure 129, 128,925. Departure frequency you gave us wasn't exactly what we have written down, so we'll see. Okay, let's get all set up. This is going to be a fast turn, I think.
For departure.
We'll hold here till he departs. America 1 lining up. Okay, check the caffeine level here. Ready to go. Trim set. Attendant notified. All good there. Got traffic coming in here. And he's 4 miles out. No delay. American 1 rolling. Yeah, he's only giving us 2 miles there.
80 knots.
And we've got thrust hold and stabilized engines and the trim set.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. American 1 through 1100 for 7,000.
400.
Affirmative, Skinner 1440.
1000.
29525, Skinner 1440. Bye.
Let's go ahead and put the autopilot on. American 1. 120525. My apologies for not automatically going over. I'll be back. 129er525 American 1. Okay, flaps up. Speed's increasing through 4,000. 129er525. I don't see that frequency. There it is. Departure.
Pursuit direct, Monarch scanning 1440.
And Nuremberg departure, American 1 with you at 4,900 for 7,000.
Good evening.
190, American 1. Okay, flaps are up. And we're on standard. 7,000, so we'll change over. Let's look at the chart here. That's because I have to see it straight here, Mike. I don't see it skewed. It doesn't look skewed to me. It only looks skewed to you because the camera is down the middle and I'm sitting over here. So I can't, if I sit here and look at it, it looks skewed to me, but so I move the view over to the center and it makes it look skewed for the camera right down the middle. That's why that happens. So it's either, it's going to be skewed for you or for me, one or the other. And we're coming up on through 10,000. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our after takeoff checklist. So we're going to turn the lights off and attendant notified. And packs look good. Lights are good. Lock the landing gear and turn the auto brake off. And let's see, we are at 3,000 feet of pressurization at 4 pounds and a positive rate of climb on the in the cabin here. All set there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a fixed page in for Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel where we're going, and put a 100-mile circle in there. And we'll put it. .575 for American 1. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Scandinavian level 30, flight level 160, flight level 190. I'm flight level 370, Canadian 440.
Runway 3, takeoff about B737 2500.
This is flight 955, right. Takeoff.
Austrian 1, Lima, November, contact climb radar, frequency 124.55. Austrian 1, Lima, November, contact climb radar, frequency 124.55. Airplane 6 was, the one the message was not for you, but you can now contact Bremen radar frequency 123.955. 123.955.
München radar, American Guten Abend, American 1 with you at flight level 170 for 190 on the departure.
American 1, München radar, good evening, I identified line flight level 290.
290, American 1. Okay. Climb into our assigned altitude.
Line flight level 300.
It's only a short flight, so we're looking at 40 miles till top of climb and 373 miles till Copenhagen. When I land, I'm got the camera down the middle now, but when I land, I'll move it back to the left side, so it's straight for me, so it's not skewed. Although the camera you guys see will give a skewed effect. It's not really. Somebody's always gonna be skewed. Let's look at what type of traffic is going into Copenhagen. So we're going to VatSpy and put in Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. And we've got 51 arrivals and 45 departures into Copenhagen. So there's 100 movements. It's going to be busy. It's a very popular place on Mondays evenings. Last week we flew out of Copenhagen to Heathrow. American 1 direct Monarch. Thank you. And Monarch is 291 miles. That's the beginning of the arrival. So we go direct Monarch. Take all that good stuff out. Okay, and we'll come over here. And edit this. Enter. Oops. Pass that too.
Radar, November 6524 4004430 bound Mach.
November 6524 squawk 1 south-southeast.
Squawk 1 November 6524.
So we do have our arrival plate up. got the Monarch Mona 3 Charlie arrival, and we'll step through that. Just step through that. And we'll put a fix in here for the last arrival point, so we know where not to turn into. Odd OV. Odd OV. So we'll put a fix in O, D, D, VI. Mike taught me this trick. And, oops, ADO, ADO, VI. And so what we're going to do here, off the sheet, it tells us when we get to that waypoint, we have to head at 037, 037. So the reason we put that in there is a reminder not to turn inbound until given permission. Thank you, Mike. And there's the Scandinavian plane out there, and he's 10 miles ahead of us. Good, guys. I got a picture of me, sent it to me. DLH 076. Okay, how are we looking here? We're up to cruise, and let's go ahead and get ground service. Flight services started.
And start service.
Yeah.
Levels our initial cruise altitude expected.
226 miles till top of descent.
While you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times.
Oh, thanks for sending me the picture, Dominic. Sent me a nice picture of me. Appreciate it.
Wings 85 Juliet, contact mass reach 133.905.
Let's see.
November 6524, descent level 380. Descent 380, November 6524.
Yeah, DLH is behind me.
Identified climb level 280. Climb level 280.
I'm going to speed it up just a little there, DLH, to 0.8 Mach.
Negative, request flight level 350.
Let's put the weather over here, terrain here. Actually, the weather's clear, so we'll just we'll leave the terrain here. We're all set.
Flight level 350.
There's the SAS plane, and there's another plane in front of him.
Proceed direct Monarch.
Yeah, Dominic, I see that. You're to my left side behind me, and then I got the SAS up here on my right. Looks like we'll be landing 22 left.
Guten Abend, Lufthansa 7 EKCH, Level 370.
Lufthansa 7 EKCH identified, descent level 200, give me a very good rate of descent.
Descent for level 200 and good rate of descent, Lufthansa 7 EKCH. Good evening, Lufthansa 8 Echo, flight level 326 for 350.
Lufthansa 8 Echo, München, hello, identified, continue climbing level 370.
Yeah, DLH, it looks like you're flight level 320. I'm just going to 290 today. Such a short flight. I got 35 knots on the nose. My ground speed's 440. And you can see that on my my display behind me.
I identified climb flight level 300.
We got a plane coming by here. We got the SAS out there. Plane right there. Plane right there. Plane right there.
Climbing 370 Bravo Banana. Austrian 704, contact line radar frequency 124, decimal 725.
124, 725, Austrian 704, Dankeschön.
British radar, good unit. Center is 235, flight level 140, climbing 190.
Okay, 225, identified, continue climbing level 260.
Flight level 260, Scandinavian 235.
Okay, go to the descent page, forecast, and we'll download the descent information. And we'll do flaps 30.
Lufthansa 175, proceed Alekume.
ILS frequency is 109.50 at 217 degrees. No, we're getting started a little early here. Dominic, let me look. Hold on, it's gonna get noisy here. So I'm gonna go look and see if I can see you.
Lufthansa 5 Echo Yankee, Dresden is ILS 04 active. So you have to expect ILS 04 only.
No, I don't see you. Oh, there you are.
ILS 04 to expect Lufthansa 5 Echo Victor.
Canada 3627.
Fine to see you.
Radar frequency 124.725.
DLH, there you are. I can see your, all I'm, back to here. All I can see is your, contrails, but you're back there.
Delta Bravo Mike Golf Hotel, flying radar frequency 124.725.
So I got the one coming at me, Mike. I can see him out here. I can see his contrails. TCAS is picking him up on that one.
Direct 254 Hotel, making identified 360.
Sometimes it doesn't pick up all of them.
7 Victor Victor, you're leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.
I got 180 miles in front of me. 40, 60 miles over here. I don't see his contrails. I was wrong. But I got him on TCAS now. I had to switch between weather and terrain, and it picked him back up. I don't have this guy up here. I don't know why. I should be picking this guy out. I can see him. DLH 324 up here, and I'm not seeing him on my TCAS. Who knows? It's a VATSIM thing, maybe. 160 miles to the top of descent.
So give me a rate 5,000 or greater.
Oh, 5,000 or greater.
5,000 or greater.
Let's look
Ja,
at.
bitte realistisch. Alles gut. Scandinavian 1430, you're leaving my airspace monitor, Unicom 122 this way, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 this way, Scandinavian 1430, bye.
That's the one in front of me.
American 1, you're leaving my airspace monitor, Unicom 122 this way, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom for American 1. Thank you. And we're on Unicom now. We'll pick up Copenhagen here in just a little bit. Mike, you want to answer that question for Dominic? So Dominic, my buddy Mike here, Swan Sim, has a sim just like mine. He's in Florida. I don't know how much this cost. My wife bought it for me. Don't know. Oh, let's see. In Copenhagen, it's 080 at 9 right now. And temperature is 19 degrees Celsius with a QNH of 1023. We'll be doing flaps 30, and our landing weight is scheduled to be 127,367. 127,367. And that gives us a landing approach speed of 144 and a landing speed of 141, flaps 30 with auto brakes. We'll do auto brakes 2 today. Okay, we're set up for the descent. Let's get a approach available. We're coming in on the ILS 22 left on final. Okay, we're all set there. We got the charts up. I think all we need now is a taxi chart. When we land on 22 left, we're gonna exit, go across at Bravo, go to that sheet, take Bravo Romeo to Delta 2. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mike. So you can see my electronic flight bag. Good point, Mike. So you can see both these probably. Let me see if I can do that for you. Maybe you want to see that more than you want to see my face. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, here we go. We'll give that a try, Mike. Stand by. We'll see if we can get that set up for you. It's probably going to make you dizzy for a minute. Okay, we're going to put that in there. How's that there look, Mike? Is that a little better? Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can fix this. Try to put it right there without breaking the camera. My face. How's that, Mike? Zoom on what? This little camera? Yeah. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. So we've got our, here we've got a Navigraph, Foreflight, and over here we've got Navigraph, and we've also got electronic flight bag right there. So both of them. And here's Navigraph. So let's put our arrival plate in right there, and you can see us right there. So I can zoom in. See our little dot. Here's our arrival plate right there. It's about as good as it's going to get for now. I guess I could put it up above. It might be better. Camera bracket, or you mean this bracket that holds these two? Yeah, it's a nice bracket. Fits all the way over the edge of the window. So what are we, 120 miles top descent? Might be able to make this camera a little better. Let me see if I can move it up here and point it down. Let's give that a try. Hold on, let's try that, Mike. As long as we got the time. And I got you to give me instructions. We're going to put it up here. Hold on. This might work a little better. We go in here, like that. And let's try doing... Now, got me all twisted here, Mike. That might be a little better. Let's see if we can put it right there. Let me lock it down. Okay, so we got... Here's our approach plate. Let's move this just a little bit that way. That's about as good as I'm going to get it, Mike. And you can see the electronic flight bag now. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks. Local time is 1900 Zulu, 1918 Zulu. So it's 7 in the evening. Maybe 8 in the evening. But it's summer, so the sun's going to stay up the whole time. Should be picking up 94 miles top of descent. And let's look at the ATIS. Right here, 122.75. Let's pick that up. Right there.
First contact and first contact with approach. State aircraft type. This was Copenhagen arrival information Oscar. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Oscar.
So they want to.
Copenhagen arrival information Oscar. At 1850 for the special. Expect ILS approach. Runway in use for landing 22 left.
Okay.
Expect Charlie start. Reduce separation procedure applied on final. After landing expedite locating runway. Transition level 60 when 080 timer. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. No clouds detected. Temperature 19, 2.3. QNH 1023. Holding to be expected. Runway 04 left closed. New start in effect with error 2211. Make sure you have updated your database. If using error 2210 or earlier, advise controller of first contact. And first contact with approach. State aircraft type. This was Copenhagen arrival information Oscar. Advise on initial contact.
Okay, we got the ATIS. Pattern altitude today is going to be on the ILS 22 left is going to be 3,000 feet is the pattern altitude at 18 feet elevation. Got our charts. Yeah, see if I come over to my landing, good point, Mike. I can put in 22 left here. And wind conditions 080 at 9. Let's confirm that. So 080 at 9, 080/9. And outside temperature is 19. QNH is 1023. That hasn't changed. Flaps 30. Landing weight is 127,367. That's off our. It's right here. 127,367. 127,367. That's off our performance sheet. And then we'll come over here and it tells us that VREF is +5 and our landing weight, and it says VREF 30 +5, 144 approach, and we'll use brakes too. So that's what we use the electronic flight bag descent for performance information. We'll go back to the arrival plate right there. And Foreflight over here. In Foreflight, the only thing we're going to put in is our landing plate. So I don't have only thing I have outside the United States is landing plates. I mean taxi plates. No landing plates. That's all in Foreflight. I'm sorry, Navigraph. We're all set here, Mike. You can see we're landing this way. We're going to come downwind left base and land on this little peninsula out here where Copenhagen is. You can see the runway right there. And right now we're down here, cross over the Baltic Sea. Real close to where that pipeline got blown up by we don't know who yet. .63 miles top of descent, and I'm thinking that my frequency is going to be. Let's check arrivals. We've still got 41 arrivals, 33 departures, so 74 movements. And I'm scheduled for 1942, about 25 minutes from now, 20 some odd minutes for arrival. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I think I'm really catching up in this SAS, and I physically don't see him. He's a little closer than I'd like. Where is he? He's not broadcasting. And DLH went away. Where'd he go? I thought maybe he wasn't going to Copenhagen. Dominic, are you going to Copenhagen? Maybe someday I'll have some moving maps for you guys. And we are 49 miles top of descent. So let's look at our descent plate. In lieu of them giving me a descent, I'm going to go ahead and look at the plate, and it says I can go down to 4,000. So we're going to go into legs, and we're going to set up our descent profile. Above 3,000 there. And 5,000 there. He'll vector us in. Not much to mess with. Everything's set up there. Pretty much set up there. Let's try to figure out what frequency he's going to call us on. Copenhagen Control 121.375. So let's write these down. 121.375. 375 is Copenhagen Control. And after that, we should get... I can't tell. Copenhagen approach. 120.2, I think. I can't tell. Too many frequencies here. Too many frequencies. Can't deal with it. We'll set our descent to 4,000. We're on the Mona 3 Charlie arrival. Mona 3 Charlie arrival for 22 left with Oscar. There now. Got a 50-mile circle around here. He will beep us when it's time to Dominic's going to Hamburg. Ah, there's SAS right up there. I can't tell how far away. There, he just popped up. He's real close to us. I'm going to slow it down. Or I can speed it up a whole bunch. I'll slow it down. Center American 1 with you, flight level 290, Boeing 737 on the Mona 3 Charlie, ready for descent.
American 1, good evening. It will be Monarch 3 Alpha for 04 left because we have too many aircraft on the ground, so we have to speed up a little bit. So Monarch 3 Alpha for 04 left, descend and maintain flight level 260.
260 for the Mona 3 Alpha, 04 left, American 1 Alpha.
And American 1, you can expect holding over Charlie Delta Alpha as spot SG.
Holding Charlie Delta Alpha, American 1 Alpha.
Speed bearing 22.
Okay.
Commanding control, speed bearing 22. Good evening, sir. 223 Alpha arrival for runway 2. Negative for runway 04 left. Descend and maintain flight level 150.
We're deleting everything now, guys. Delete. 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 4 left. Mona 3 Alpha. Enter. Legs. Hold CDA. And hold at CDA.
Contact via 17 Tango, maintain high speed 280. Contact code make east on 118450. Staying 280 and can you repeat the frequency 17 Tango? 118450. 118450, provide until via 17 Tango. Scandinavia 4430, you're cleared to hold at Charlie Delta Alpha, flight level 200. Clear to enter hold at Charlie Delta Alpha, flight level 200, Scandinavian 1430. Delta Alpha, Golf for Papa Yankee, urban known frequency. Delta Golf for Yankee, yes, level 400, and we would like to divert to Copenhagen. Delta Alpha, Golf for Papa Yankee, that is approved. Turn now right, heading 010. The 010 and waiver to proceed to low Monarch to join any rapid I would like you to go into the north, so can you set up the test piece 3 Alpha?
Can't get it in there.
Thank you. American 1, you are clear to enter hold as published over Charlie Delta Alpha. That will be right hand turns on 360 holds and flight level 260.
Right hand holds at Charlie Delta Alpha, flight level 260 for American 1. Thank you.
Welcome. 460 radio 08 left. Clear 46 Bravo, thank you.
I don't know why it's not taking it. So we're going to try deleting this again.
Clear for takeoff 08 left and copy. 46 Bravo. Eurowings 90242, contact Copenhagen East approach 118450. Copenhagen East on 118450, Eurowings 90242, thanks for the service, bye.
I don't know why I can't put it in.
NBC Ryanair 62901, ready for departure.
We're going to have to do a manual hold.
Thank you, Hobbit 12034, you're clear for takeoff, civil line.
Let's go and descend. It's not taking the hold. There we go. And speed is going to be 202.
Midtown morning, good evening, stand on short. Break.
Slow it down.
Yeah, that was,
And descend.
Maintain flight level 282.
Get it down, slow it down.
Coming to the test 3 Alpha for 04 left.
Okay, we finally got it in there. Okay, let's get some new plates in here. Approach. And we're slowing down. 26 confirmed.
Copenhagen, very good evening. EC57 Kilo Mike, flight level 390, top line.
Okay, we're looking good. And we're going to go ahead and
EC57 Kilo Mike, good evening.
delete this one.
Alpha for 04 left, descend and maintain flight level 330.
And we'll take 4 left for final. Okay, we're all set there.
The altitude, please, 57 Kilo Mike. EC57 Kilo Mike, flight level 330. descending to flight level 330, turn 3 Alpha for 0 for line EKCH. Your wings 40, make contact Cockpit east approach 118, decimal 450.
118, decimal 450, recording Nightmare, bye-bye.
Delta Bravo, Lima Kilo. Delta Bravo, Charlie, Lima Kilo.
Okay, we're slowing down.
27.
Okay, we're all good, guys. That was fun.
1,000 to go.
Fishman. I don't know what the apple is, but took me a while to get it in there.
Flight level 260.
And
It is ZiboMod. Ryanair 6291, climb flight level 250.
slow it down.
Flight level 250, we'll climb on the direct discount.
202 knots.
KLM 46 Whiskey Bravo, climb flight level 210 and direct Charlie to Telman.
And let's slow down. That's ready to descend. Okay, now we're slowing down.
KLM 46 Whiskey Bravo, climb flight level 210, direct Charlie to Telman. Direct Charlie Delta Alpha IM290. Okay, level 1430 on the hold, descend and maintain flight level 140. In the hold, descend and
So
maintain
there's
flight
people
level
below me in the hold.
1430.
That's the Scandinavian.
American 1 on hold, descend and maintain flight level 160.
160 in the hold for American 1.
Delta Bravo Charlie, Lima Kilo for the readback, Monarch 3 Charlie and expect holding order Charlie Delta Alpha.
Okay,
EC57 Kilo Mike, you are ready, continue to descend flight level 150.
okay, 202 knots.
Flight level 150. Do you want us to descend correction 150 now, 57 Kilo Mike? EC57, Kilo Mike, that would be appreciated, thank you. Roger, on our way down, 57 Kilo Mike, thanks. Cockpit control, good evening, you are Lima Bravo, flight level 320, descent level 2.
Okay, we put in 160 here. It's starting our descent. Speed looks good. So, Fishman, what's the apple mean?
Descent flight level 200, 60 Monarch 3 Alpha runway 04 left, view is Lima Bravo. And Delta Lima Kilo, you are cleared to enter.
Excuse me. That was a fire drill, wasn't it, guys?
Clear to enter hold at Charlie Delta Alpha, flight level 260 right, to confirm it is direct Charlie Delta Alpha then. Yeah, you can proceed direct Charlie Delta. Control 382, what's the maximum uptime truck I'll be able to get out?
And fuel looks good, even in the hold.
What's the maximum uptime you think I'll be able to get out of Cockpit for? I can give you 3 minutes if you descend to flight level 120.
Okay, we're 202 knots, and descending to 16. I think we'll descend just a little bit faster. We'll go to 15. Go to 2,000.
Your call sign again?
A little bit of speed brake.
19
So there's a guy that is above us, and there is a guy below us in the descent.
Oh, there you are. All the way out there. Radar contact, and you can now
Keep the speed down.
Copenhagen radar, good evening. Eurowings 3 Max Sierra, currently passing 342 for 60. Eurowings 3 Max Sierra, good evening. Monarch 3 Alpha for 04 left, descend and maintain flight level 220. Expect hold over Charlie Delta Alpha. Nordic Kilo, sorry, Copenhagen Aero, Nordic 6 running Tango, Alpha Alpha Lima 350.
next go,
First, it's
CH 643, CH 643, and CH 274, CH 724,
expecting holding,
and then Dopin.
And expecting runway 04 left.
Dopin.
Copenhagen 45 contact Copenhagen West 12 negative 119 decimal.
Let's look at that. Something doesn't look right.
Scandinavian 45 contact Copenhagen 119 decimal 8.
119 decimal 8, sure, that's Scandinavian 45.
Nordic 6 Charlie Tango radar contact. You are cleared inbound Copenhagen. Test B3 Alpha for runway 2 negative. Test B3 Alpha for 04 left. Descend and maintain flight level 250.
Okay, that all looks good now.
B3 Alpha 04
Look how clean that looks.
Ryanair 6291 contact Mustang 133 decimal 950.
He sure is running us way down there.
Eurowings 2 Papa Sierra contact Copenhagen East approach 118450. 118450 Eurowings 390.
Okay, well, we can live with that.
American 1 proceed right turn direct Nexo descend flight level 90.
Down to 900 direct Nexo for American 1. Okay, Nexo to 9,000. So, hold.
Climb 390 46 Whiskey Bravo.
Here's the hold button. Exit hold. And we're going direct Nexo.
Eurowings 90 Bravo descend and maintain flight level 120.
Down to 9,000. And let's speed it up. Take the speed brake off.
Eurowings 3 Mike Sierra descend and maintain flight level 140.
We get busy here.
Delta Papa Yankee descend flight level 130. Midnight 18. Midnight 18, good evening. You are cleared as flight to destination. Runway 08 left is in use. After departure, climb to flight level 1. Make the climb to flight level 3,000 feet. On runway heading, set squawk 0331.
Okay, we're looking good here, guys. Let's set up the ILS. 110.5.
Midnight 18, feedback correct. Cockpit ready for
4 left. 110.5 at 037.
Okay, thank you.
Same VOR at 037. Okay, and so we're going to go to the fix and delete this one. Go back to here.
Come again.
And now this is going to be...
Yeah, midnight 8, you are cleared for startup. Coordinates 1022.
217.
Eurowings 3 Mike Sierra again. Yeah, Eurowings 3 Mike Sierra, sorry about that. There was a little bit confusion here. You are cleared to enter hold over Charlie Delta Alpha, descend and maintain flight level 140. Eurowings 3 Mike Sierra, clear to enter the hold over Charlie Delta Alpha, and set flight level again. Flight level 140, please. Flight level 140. Eurowings 3 Mike Sierra. Delta Lima Kilo on your hold.
112.5 on the VOR.
In the hold, descend and maintain 160 Delta Kilo.
There it is.
Speedbird 322, contact Copenhagen West approach 119, display good evening. 119, display good evening. Easy 5, 7 kilometers, set for level 120. Set flight level 120, 5. Eurowings 90 Bravo, you are clear to enter the day. Eurowings 90 Bravo, proceed direct Nexo, descend flight level 90.
So Mike, everything's still working okay for me? I haven't heard anybody talking.
Nordic 6 Charlie, Tango, continue descent, flight level 130, proceed right tunnel, Tango November Oscar. Nordic 6 Charlie Tango, proceed right, Tango November Oscar, descent, flight level 130.
Direct Tango November Oscar, flight level 160, you're on wing 6 Charlie.
Negative. Right, Nordic 6 Charlie Tango, I with me on frequency.
Okay,
Yes, Nordic 6
let
Charlie
me slow it down.
Tango November Oscar, flight level 160.
Yeah, you
Too
can
fast.
continue down to 130.
Get the lights on.
130, Nordic 6 Charlie Tango.
1,000 to go.
I have to learn the French accent.
I'm sorry for that. I will try to do better.
No problem, no problem. American 1, you can now contact Copenhagen East Approach 118.450. Thank you for your help this evening. Bye.
That was 118. I didn't copy at all for American 1.
American frequency 118.450.
118450. Good job.
Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo, contact Copenhagen East.
Copenhagen approach American 1 with you at flight level 936 on the Mona A with Mona Alpha with Oscar, Boeing 737.
American 1, Copenhagen approach. Hello, you identified. Expect ILS runway 04 left and descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1023.
04 left, down to 4,000, 1023 on the QNH for American 1. Thank you.
1,000 to go.
Approach, good evening, Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo, flight level 118, sending ILS Papa on board. Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo, Copenhagen approach. Hello, you identified. You can expect ILS runway 04 left, descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1023. I think 04 left, descent 5,000, QNH 1023, Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo. American 1, report speed.
250 knots, slowing to we're 250 knots, American 1.
Roger. Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo, you can start to reduce speed 210 knots for now. We're reducing speed 210 knots, Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo.
Okay, on the Mona 3 Alpha, and we're going to hang a left and go down to 4,000 feet and slow it down. Let's just do that. There's the airport. We're going to run downwind here.
American 1, proceed direct, turn left heading 310 degrees.
Left 310 for American 1.
Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo, speed is yours. Eurowings 9 Lima Bravo. American 1, call final 127.2, call 908.
I'm sorry, 120 decimal
127.2.
120 decimal 2, call sign only, American 1. Thank you.
Share direct to clear Alice on 822 left, speed 180 knots, radar maintain till 6 miles. Island 04 left and safety gate again for you to close out. Expect speed 180 knots until 6. 80 knots until 6, you're to close out.
Approach American 1.
Further final good evening, sir. Set 3,000 feet.
3,000 American 1.
Skipper 45, speed 210 knots or less. Turn left heading 112.
Okay, standard. Spin it down a little faster, slow it down. Looking good, guys. There's the airport. Lights, camera, action. Lots of loop-to-loops here, guys.
American 1, speed 220.
220, American 1.
Skipper 45, speed 180 knots. And descend 2,500 feet. Cruise to Cover Share, speed now 160 knots, maintain to 4 miles. Contact tower 181.
160 and 118 to the front. 118 to the front. Say yes, going to the front, sorry again.
Yeah, 118 is 1.
118 to the front, you're to the front.
Okay, we don't have ground.
45, left heading 070, clear Alice runway 04 left.
Okay, armed.
070.
Check that.
American 1, clear speed 190 knots.
190 American 1. And let's check that frequency. One 110.5. And we've got a heading of 37 and a heading of, this one's a little bouncy over here.
American 1, maintain your heading, I will take you towards the Long Island, speed 170 knots.
Maintain heading to 170 knots.
American 1, turn right, heading 070, clear Alice runway 04 left.
We're turning right to 070, cleared for the 04 left approach ILS, American 1.
Skipper 45, speed 180 knots, at 6 miles, 160, 124. Correct, 180 until 6 and 160 until 4. American 1 descend 2,500 feet, further on the glide.
2,500 for American 1.
Skipper 45, contact tower 1181.
1,000 to go. 1,000 to go.
American 1, speed 170 knots, until 5 miles back.
170 to 5, American 1. And American 1 fully established, 170 to 5.
American 1, thank you. You're number 3, contact tower 1181.
Number 3 for number 1 over the tower, American 1. Tower American 1, 10 miles out, number 3 for number 1, 4 left.
American 1, Castle Tower, very good evening. Continue approach, runway 04 left.
Continuing approach, 170 knots, still 5.
500.
Okay, we're fully established here. Let's get our missed approach in at 3,000. And announce. Okay. Four left.
And 45, the wind's turning to KC, bounce straight over left, okay, man. Clear down to the
Thanks, Mike. It's a cool ride. Black Knight, welcome. It's been very busy with the hold and all the vectoring. That's why I come over here. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we gotta maintain 170 till 5. Okay. Lots of maintenance. Okay. Let's go. Gear down. Flaps 15. Slow it down.
1,000.
And we'll go down to 144. Okay, we're all good.
Stabilized, Mr. Perchak, seat set.
Final approach checklist. 3 down in green. Flaps 30. Attendant notified. Runway clear, and we're not clear to land yet. We'll hold on autopilot until we get the A-OK, so we can do a toga. Just in case we have to do it a miss, we can just hit toga button. Should take us away. So 37 and 37, 3,000, 144. Late landing clearance, American 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take it manually now.
500.
American 1, wind 090 degrees, 8 knots, 0 for left, clear land.
04 left, clear to land, American 1.
400.
45, same for you, also clearly some great braking action. However, Alpha 8, you're not supposed to vacate Alpha 8,
300.
but you're supposed to vacate Alpha 7. No problem though, but just to keep in mind for next time. Continue by Alpha, hold short runway 30.
A little more power. Don't want to go long here. I don't get yelled at by Mike.
50. 40. 30. 20.
I went a little long, Mike.
10.
Just a little long, Mike.
80 knots.
American 1 clear.
American 1, thank you very much. With Copenhagen, taxi via Alpha, hold short, runway 30.
Via Alpha, hold short 30. We're clear on the left.
You go ahead.
Thank you. After landing checklist. Okay.
Thanks for flying to Copenhagen. Have a nice evening, flight.
See, we'll turn that off. And we'll turn that off. Disengage. Start the APU. Put the transponder to TA. We'll turn off the window heats. Turn off those. Turn off the yaw damper. Turn off the radars. That's good. And we'll take it down to 30. Come on, Mike. It wasn't way long. It was black marks under my tires. Actually, I wanted to go long because the taxi is at the very end. There was a method to my madness. I'll do the replay.
American 1, continue via Alpha, Foxtrot, Yankee, and Romeo, and Delta 1, cross runway 30.
American 1 clear to cross 30, Alpha, Foxtrot, Yankee, Romeo, Delta 1. American 1.
Oh, that's good. 822, Island. Super 822, Casper Tower, very good evening.
Start that APU up.
745, continue via Alpha, Foxtrot and Papa, San Bravo Niner, cross runway 30. Alpha, Foxtrot, Papa, San Bravo Niner, correct 3.
As usual, Copenhagen's got traffic here. That's good. It was busy, wasn't it? No, it wasn't way long. I exited at Alpha 6, exactly where I was supposed to.
And Alpha 6, cross runway 30. Bravo, it's Alpha Zulu and Lima. Alpha Zulu,
Okay, so we're taking Foxtrot. See, long rollout. Approved. Zulu, Yankee, Romeo, Delta 2. Start that APU. Cut the bleeds. Just a tad long. Okay, I'll take a tad, not real long. Mike, don't you have some grass to cut or something? Cat to take care of? Some dim software to fix? I like these Monday flights into Copenhagen. Sasha wasn't here today. The hectic part was having him change me from south to landing north and then a hold all within, less than 30 miles. It got real busy in the cockpit. And my FMC wouldn't take the hold, wouldn't take the waypoint for the hold. Finally got it to work. I deleted everything and
just keep it rolling, please. You got one right behind now. Disregard.
I should have asked for permission to land long. That would have kept Mike quiet.
Unfortunate. Thanks for flying, Zip. Copenhagen, hello, you're doing Speed Max Sierra, you're doing Speed Max Sierra, Customer Tower, good evening, continue approach, ZiboMod. Continue approach, you're doing Speed Max Sierra.
Pull it right in here. Stop it right there. Set the parking brake. Kill the engines. Stop the that. Shut that down. Here. And we'll go ahead and ground services. Open up the doors. And we'll go set the chocks. Remove the brakes, start the GPU, fire that up. No, it didn't really give me a good landing rate because I was too worried to keep you happy, so I was real nervous there, Mike.
Bravo and Romeo, cross runway 30.
Remember, it was not a good landing rate. I was so worried about you harassing me that I screwed it up.
Bravo and Romeo,
Okay. I touched back down at 18 feet per minute after I bounced. I can't turn this off. Another good flight into Copenhagen. This was our Monday European flight. We've got a Join AVA virtual airline flight for Join AVA American this afternoon into Missoula, Montana. So my American plane is sitting in, where's my American plane sitting? Oh, somewhere in the Midwest. And I'm going to fly up to Missoula, Montana for an 0130 Zulu arrival with about 10 guys. That'll be on Join AVA. Let's shut that off. Turn that off. That's all good. Let's just shut everything down. We're not going to go cold and dark. Okay, guys, I think that was it for the flight today. I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM. Let me go outside and take a look. Hold on. There's my plane down there. And there, somebody doing a mist right there. Somebody landing. Yeah, that guy missed. Where'd he go? Yeah, somebody missed badly. I just watched this one guy touch down here. Oh, it looks like he's going to touch down correctly. Exactly where I touched down. Same spot. Let me go hit the replay. I'm going to disconnect and hit the replay, guys. We're going to do a replay. Let's see. I can't remember where the replay is. Well, I guess you can't do it. I thought it was right there. I don't remember where the replay is. Oh well. Thanks, Tom. Actually, guys, I'm going to shut it down. We're going to call it. We're going to call it a night, or a day, I should say. For Tom, it's a night. Okay, here's the replay mode. Let's see if I can do the replay mode. Hold on just a second, guys. Yeah, I think I can. We're going to look at this replay mode. So let's go to the front visual screen only. I'm going to turn everything else off. Okay, and then we'll see if we can make this bigger. like this. Okay, you can see that. Turn that off. Okay. I'm trying to get the replay running here, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Let's see. UK time 21:13. Yeah. Probably still a little light out there. Okay, here we go. I think we might be able to get the replay going here. It's trying. Okay, here's the plane on the replay, guys. And still trying to load the replay. Okay, here we go. Here's my plane on the replay. Let's go up to landing. Don't worry about the things being open because I'm on the ground and it looks like everything's open. The doors look like they're open. That's because I'm on the ground, so don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah, Tom, you tell them. Hot weather. Let's see. I'm going to zoom it up a little more. I'm turning it on final. Gear down. Okay, there we are, Mike. Got it? Here's the runway. Oh, and I didn't even have it turned to the left so you could see it. That was my problem. Now I don't have all the settings turned up high, so it looks like there's nothing there, but that's because my settings are all turned down. We're just looking at the landing right here, Mike. Okay, we got the flaps coming down, we got all full flaps. Got 2 pappies. Oh no, it looks pretty good. Runway. And we're 220 feet. I'll read off the altimeter. 220, 190. 110. 75, 72, 50. What's wrong with that? Look at right where it's supposed to be. Let me back it up. Back it up. Hold on. Back it up in slow motion. Watch it. There's A8 right there. We're on the ground. You see those tire marks back there where everybody else lands? Okay, the nose wheel's up. Got one wheel in the air. It's positive when both wheels are in the air. Right there. Okay, there I'm touching down. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm touching down. There's the last set of blocks right there. touched out just after the last set of blocks. You notice where all this tar marks are, where everybody lands? Really long would be down there where, so let's back up a little more. Last set of blocks is right there. So I crossed the last set of blocks at 14 feet. Right there. You can see the last set of blocks. That's 14 feet. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Long. Forget the doors being open. I'm at the gate and I've opened up the gates. I'm pretty close to center line. Not bad. Half a plane off. Hull off. Let's look at it here. Going forward. And oops, little wingy there, guys. Okay, and straighten it out. Back it up again. Okay, let's look at it from that perspective. Yeah, I got a little wobbly there. Yep. So I crossed over the last blocks at 14 feet. Thrusters versus that. Not too bad. Set of blocks there. I'm at 25 feet. I'm at 22 feet. 3 sets of blocks there, and this is the final, I think, right there. Yeah, it was a little long. I'm actually down there. Now there's that last set of blocks there. So I crossed that last set of blocks at 22 feet. But you see the landing lights here in the middle of the runway? Watch that. Get those landing lights. Eight feet, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we still have landing lights there on the runway. I'm just trying to justify my landing, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, that's it. I'm going to shut it down. pause that. Thanks for this quick little flight into Copenhagen. It's Monday. I'd love to fly into Copenhagen or out of Copenhagen on Monday mornings. I will see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Mike, I'll talk to you later. Tom, thanks for being here. HD was here. Black Knight dropped in here just on landing. Thanks for being here. Who else stopped in? Oh, Dominic, flying DHL. Thanks for stopping by. Cost was here. Thanks again, guys. I will see you later. Let's go ahead and so go over here and